Black Excellence UK stands on um, two legs, if I put it that way, and it stemmed from trying to, realizing that within the Black community in the UK, there seems to be a gap between the community and the entire UK community. So basically, you have people coming from those are coming from different parts of Africa and the Caribbean and struggling to um, settle and settle into the community, wider UK community.
When I came here at first, it was difficult. The weather was something else. In the summer, I wear jackets. I wear jacket all year round.
At times, you just find that it's difficult to communicate with people around you, people you really don't know. And even if you go into public places, at times you might not find it friendly, and it's a bit scary. I find it scary myself. So I don't really go into much of public places. I keep away from it.
If I think about it, probably most of my Black integration and interaction is probably mostly people from church or church related. So people that somehow have something to do with the university, but I know them mainly through church. If I think about people that I interact with who are Black, who do not attend the same church as me, I could probably count on one hand.
And as an immigrant myself, I kind of understand basically why a lot of people, basically from personal experience and also speaking with other people, why some people do that. So we tend to bury ourselves a lot into daily hassles of life, take care of children, take care of family, take care of other brothers and sisters and so on, parents and all that. And so because of that, we form our own little bubble, which unfortunately affects us when it comes to decision making within the UK.
I think when it comes to students in particular, international students coming from various different, Black countries into a place like Loughborough University, I would say it's helpful not to isolate yourself. It's also helpful if you're going to somewhere or coming to somewhere new, not to just stick to your own, because if you do that, you're going to miss out on learning things and experiencing new things and developing yourself.
If you're alone, you just know what you know, and it's not a good way. Education is actually learning other things. It broadens your understanding. It helps you to understand how people view life from their own culture, because we are, as a result of our experiences, we all have different experience, different background, different family, different culture, different things, and that has channeled how we view life, how we see things. And if you just stick to only what you know, you think you know enough. But when you open your mind to someone else's experience, open your mind to someone else's culture, open your mind to someone else's life, it makes you a better human being. It gives you a more perfect way to understand people, to relate to people, and not to be quick to judge.
To make life more easier for immigrants, especially Afro-Caribbean immigrants, it's just more access to information. I mean, being here in the only Afro-Caribbean shop in Loughborough, a lot of the time is like therapy. People come in and they want to ask questions, they want to know things, because if we're not here, otherwise maybe there's no one else they could go to. So I mean, that access to that information, knowledge is power, that leads to a bit of information, helps a lot. So if there was like a little body that gives us all the information we need, I feel like that will help a lot of people coming in new to Loughborough.
So Black Excellence on that leg, it tries to encourage, motivate also people within the Black community in the UK to get more involved in community, also in politics also. When decisions are made, if you have a table of 5 people making decisions for the entire community. I feel it's important that at least majority of that community, if not all of it, should be well represented.
I think if nothing else, you at least need to be engaged to some extent in the community that you live in and that you work in and that you're involved with, which may then link onto political issues and engagement or not. But I think first and foremost, there needs to be some kind of awareness and some kind of belonging.
We acknowledge that there are quite a lot of Black people who are successful here in the UK in various fields: sports, academia, industry, music, arts. And we want so that people from our family can see them as role models and say, if she can do it, if he can do it, then I can also do it. And also, once in a while, organize events that connects these two groups together. And then I can ask you, oh, how have you done it? What steps do I need to take? And then someone can show us the way.
I mean, African is equals to excellence. A lot of people have the wrong idea about us. They expect very little of you. So I mean, we're here to educate them, to let them know that we represent excellence and nothing more.